Okay, guys, sorry about the mess. This is just my hobby garage, and today we're gonna be talking about this backplate from eBay. I only paid like $45. It's a 5-inch D13 backplate chuck for the 10EE. I've been wanting to get a backplate because I want a 4-jaw chuck for the 10EE. So this one right out of the box, it was not perfect. First thing I did is to install it in the machine, but what I've noticed is it was not locking up. The taper was not locking up on the spindle after losing the cam locks. And I believe the reason why I was not doing that is because this face was hidden first before the taper inside. You want this face to hit with the taper at the same time to lock on the spindle, and that's exactly what we're gonna fix today. Well, it's already been fixed. I'm just trying to explain what I did. So first thing I did is I threw it on the surface grinder. By the way, this is a 618 surface grinder. It's just manual, not hydraulic, but it works for small things. What I did was I threw it up on this face, and then I flipped it, took off like 8 thousandths of the back from the taper, and then install the studs, and everything worked perfectly. Now it does lock up on the spindle just like you wanted to do it, so everything went great. Really simple to fix for this cheap backplate from eBay. Anyways, so I decided to adapt these I don't have space where to put it out. Let me see if I can find a space where we can probably talk about a little bit more about these. Maybe we'll put it right here. So this is a 4-jaw small little chuck that I acquired when I bought the hard inch. It came with the hard inch back plate, but I had to take it off because I wanted to use it for my other jaw for the hard inch, and decided to use these 4 little jaw for small stuff, for the 10EE, which I use it most of the times. So this is a buck chuck, really nice little buck chuck, and it already came with these bolts and threaded bolts in the back of the chuck, so that was a plus. So what I did, originally this back plate only comes with three holes pre-drilled, but I went ahead and add 4 holes to use these holes in the back of the chuck already. So lucky me, I only had to take off probably about 80 thousandths, so 40 on each side, to be able to just drop the back plate into this chuck and to this new setup, and I was able to use the M8 by 1.25 bolts that came with the chuck. But then I don't know, I put it on the lathe, and I mean, it's good for small stuff. As you can see, this is a 6-jaw chuck. This is I believe is a almost 6-inch 6-jaw chuck. It's really good for, you know, gripping some good small stuff. And what's really good about it, it's a set true type, so you can dial it in like real close to minus 5/10 or plus tenths. So it's really good. But this chuck, as you can see, is way smaller, and and then that's when I decided, and I'm like, well, I don't know, I think the 10E, you could probably fit a 10-inch chuck, but in my opinion it's way too heavy. But I still decided to do it anyways. So I'm gonna show you what I've been playing with. So this is what's been going on with this project here. We have a 10-inch 4-jaw chuck. Originally was L0 taper. And even, you know, talk to what's his name, Jeffrey from Instagram. Sorry, my buddy, I messed up your chuck, but I promise I'm gonna pay for it. So this I chucked it up on the 10E, and just basically cut this off, the threaded part of the taper of the back of the chuck, and basically now I just put it on a rotary, well, not a rotary, it's a U-also super spacer, and then I machined the recess so I can use this same back plate for the small one. I'm gonna be able to use it for the big one as well, but for the big one I'm gonna use bigger bolts, and then we're gonna use bigger bolts, probably 3/8 16 maybe. We'll see what kind of bolts I have on the drawer. So but that's basically it. As you can see, it's gonna be a bigger 4-jaw chuck, just in case I wanted to like swing different I guess sizes on the 10EE. And I know you can really do bigger stuff, small lathes like this, but still sometimes you want to face something big, or you want to bore out a bigger plate hole, and the 10-inch 4-jaw chuck will come very in handy. And then we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm gonna pause it, and I'll start recording when I'm done with this chuck. So what we basically did was face this trude with the recess, and then now we're just gonna do the holes, the 4 holes, and then we can install the back plate and throw it in on the Monarch and see what happens. I'll be back. So here we have the last hole, and I'm about to make the thread on. We're using a spiral fluid 3816 bottom topping. We're gonna be using this top paste machining lubricant. I got a sample from these guys, and it seems to be working really good for topping, for power topping. So I'm gonna run back gear to it. So here's the bottom and tab that we're using. It's a Bega HB spiral fluid. And that is the whole finish up. Okay, so we're done with the holes. We ran the face mill one more time to true it up at this part. It's gonna be facing with the back plate. Okay, back plate installed, 4 bolts. Tighten them up, snug them up. Now we're gonna try it on the lathe. Let me set up over here. $800. How much run out we have? $210, 2000 run out. Not bad. From taking it off. Now let's do the face. 1.5. Okay guys, that will be all for this project. I'm really glad that everything worked out with this chuck. Not only we destroy the the chuck, it's I was afraid that I was gonna mess it up and I was gonna end up paying for the chuck, and I was just gonna toast it, but luckily everything worked out great, and I'm very happy. All I gotta do now is disassemble and clean it up. All the cast iron dust, it's stuck in between the worm gears. I'm probably gonna take it to work tomorrow and blow it up with some air hose, shop hose, and bring it back, install the jaws. I'll probably be doing some test cuts. Anyways, Monarch 10WE, pretty nice machines. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Oh, I forgot to mention, go on Instagram, follow another guy garage, one other guy garage. Forgot to mention, go follow me on Instagram, Leo's Garage, and my buddies Jeff Morris, another home shop guy on Instagram, on YouTube. You can find him a lot of videos posted about 10WEs, and he's a really good guy. Go give him a follow up, and